What does your person, the one that you're thinking about right now, the one that you love, what do they want to say to you right now? Let's find out. Let's find out. It finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to you and why our connection is so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand my fears and my overwhelming emotions towards you. Your person is having a light bulb moment of realization. They're getting direct knowledge from God without any rational thoughts. They have a deep inner knowing and understanding without evidence. There's a Sagittarius energy here. They're coming out and they're saying, I said a lot of things that I should not have said. I said them out of anger and fear. Sometimes I say things without even thinking about it. I'm sorry for hurting you with my words. This person is very outspoken and self-assured. They're very friendly and optimistic and honest and open, but at the same time, this person can also be very boastful and mouthy, and at sometimes very tactless and selfish. I don't know what I did to push you away. Was it something that I did? Was it something I said? You told me you loved me and that you had never felt this way before. Then why did you leave me? This person feels like you don't want them, or they're placing blame on themselves. Maybe they're feeling pain and hopeless in a situation that's very confusing. I'm feeling empty and lost without you. They might be going through a dark night of the soul. I'm sorry that I had to run, but I couldn't tell you how I felt because I don't even know how I feel. It was easier for me to walk away instead of having to explain myself. This person has a problem confronting their feelings or even confronting what they are feeling. This person wants to avoid conflicts at all costs. They don't want to have to explain themselves or even do any self-introspection. It was more convenient for this person to run away from you instead of facing you. And there's gossip here. I'm an idiot. I spoke about our connection as if it was trivial. I didn't respect the sanctity of our connection, and instead of keeping things just between me and you, I allowed other people to interfere. This person might, I don't know, maybe they like to talk to other people and gossip. You know what? I feel like, no, this is about gossip over here. Somebody was sharing false or misleading information about you. They were overindulging in personal narratives that weren't even true. But what is this? Cosmic love. Even though we're not together, we are connected through and through. When I sleep, I dream of you. When I'm awake, I think of you. I am able to feel you as if you are physically there. You guys are connected in the 5D regardless. If you're disconnected in the 3D, there's very intense and strong feelings. It feels very everlasting, powerful, and indescribable. This person has messages that they haven't sent you. This is the top secret. I really want to tell you how I feel, but is it too late? Will you understand what I'm trying to say to you, or will you misinterpret my messages? I'd rather not say anything at all. They don't want to, this person does not want to admit their true feelings. They think about reaching out to you, but then they get apprehensive and then they don't. They type up all sorts of messages, or they pick up the phone, but they never hit send or dial. This person, they have free will. I want to be able to make my own decisions and not feel bounded by our connection or the opinions of other people. I'm not ready to commit, and I'm unsure of what the future holds. This person is very independent. They take actions regardless of the effects. Independently, regardless of the effects. They want to have the capacity to make their own decisions without the constraint from others. Maybe this person feels like they're being held back. This is like power couple energy. I never understood what people meant when they used the term power couple. However, since I met you, I realize how much positive change that you and that we can create together. We are the dream team. Our reunion will create exponential growth. We are both highly influential agents of change. This person is watching you. Oh, and they're in regret. I want you to know that even if I'm gone, I'm still connected to you in some way. I can't cut you off completely, but then I'm afraid to return. My only interaction with you is through social media, and I miss you. I'm watching you. This person may have created fake accounts. They may be pretending not to care about you, but it's not true. Or they're up late at night scrolling on your social media platforms. This person's feeling very remorseful about that they made the wrong decisions. I feel troubled and remorseful of what has happened. When they look at you, they see you being happy, or you look like you're happy. Well, they're miserable. It's like, I can't move on from you. I think I made a mistake. I should have never let you go. I should have stayed. I should have fought for our connection, but I was weak and fearful. Now, I'm mourning the loss of you. I became inspired by your presence. Did you know that you're my muse? Your energy and your beauty. Without you, I feel like I'm missing the tools to create my next masterpiece. You are a great source of artistic inspiration for this person. And yes, eventually. Yes, eventually. You guys are gonna come back together. Yeah, See, this person let their pride and their ego hold them back. And this held them back from being their true, authentic self. Did you know that I'm afraid that you'll reject me because I fear that I'm not good enough for you? And my self-confidence, it's a facade. This person may have been acting in their own self-interest. Or they may be driven by the need to prove to themselves that they're better than others. They may be surrounded by people that, I feel like this person is surrounded also by people that act in their own self-interest, and that they don't love them. They just love what they can give them. And that's why this person, their confidence is a facade. That's why they feel like they're not good enough for you. But this person is overcoming the negativity. This person is having a glow up. I'm working on myself every day. I hope to improve spiritually and emotionally to become a better person that deserves you. I am slowly moving in my life, forward in my life, and I hope to reunite with you one day. Okay, that's a lot of messages there. A light bulb moment. A light bulb moment. What did I do to push you away? Hold on a second. What happened here? You know, it may be that this person thinks that you have a very deep knowing and an understanding without evidence, and that your intuition is so strong. And you may be very ambitious and open and honest and outspoken. And maybe you went after this person, right? Because you're this way over here. But it kind of looks like this person, well, they didn't even know what they were feeling. They just ran away. Like, I couldn't tell you how I felt because I don't even know how I feel. That's what happened. They were talking about your connection, or there were people that were talking about you. And this person, this person allowed other people to interfere in your connection, and then they made a run for it. And it also had something to do with their pride and their ego holding them back, because they don't even know how to be their true, authentic self. This person literally feels like they're not good enough for you. And I'm telling you, they have a lot of people around them that they only act in self-interest. They are surrounded by people that have the need to prove themselves to be better than other people. And they don't love him. They just love what he can give them. And this has broken down his confidence. Yeah, this person, though, they cut you off, but they couldn't cut you off completely. So they're still watching you. And they're not only that, but they're in regret. I should have never let you go. Yeah, at some point over here, this person, they found you to be a great source of inspiration. And they've realized that even if, whenever you guys are not connected physically, that you guys have a spiritual connection. They realize that they couldn't get away from you. When I sleep, I dream about you. When I'm awake, I think about you. And then I literally feel you, like you're physically with me. So this person, they realize this, that we have some kind of cosmic love. They wrote stuff and didn't send it. They realized that you guys could be the dream team. This person's been working on themselves. And it looks like there's something here that's keeping this person from... There's outside circumstances that are keeping this person from being able to make a decision to be with you. But yes, eventually this person is gonna be with you. Okay, well, what else do we need to know about this connection? What else can you tell me about this connection? The power couple connection. What else can you tell me about this? This connection. I see Libra energy, air sign energy, justice. I see Gemini energy, the lovers. This person's very intelligent. There you are, the woman. This person feels like you're so powerful and wise. And this person sees you like a giant, okay? They see you like a giant, but no matter how strong you are, you're so gentle and supportive and wise. That's how they see you. This is the unconditional love. The legendary divine union. The eternal love. This is the love of a lifetime. Tell me more about this connection. What do we need to know about it? There's something very mysterious and magical about this connection. You guys may be seeing a lot of omens. You guys may have a lot of memories together, or there may be literally some kind of new event that's happening. Yeah, there's been a standoff here. This person, either they have been refusing to compromise, they have an opponent or competition, or there may be people that are using delay tactics on this person. This person may have, I don't know, do they have a problem with commitment? That might be it too. There's the public meeting, an event, a date. What is this? This is a new event that's happening in the public. This could be like this person, like you already know that this person over here, like, They want to date you or meet up with you. The Moose, a very powerful, imposing, and independent person who likes to spend time alone. A very confident person, okay? I feel like it was very unexpected. When this person remembers back when you guys got together, they remember how happy they were, how lucky they felt, how fortunate they felt to be around you. They felt like so carefree. They remember how you guys would flirt with each other. And then what happens? Over here. There was some kind of event or a party over here. There's some kind of event or a crowd of people. I don't know. They may have been angry over here at your person. They may have fought with them. Okay. This could be something that's happening now. You guys are deeply committed. You guys will reawaken the lost hopes. Even though this person may be just being blocked. Grounded purpose. Inner versus outer worlds. The center of everything. Balance. Balance, balance. The Queen of Fire. Oh, here's a fire sign over here. There's a fire sign over here who is having, what, are they having arguments over here with a crowd of people? Or within their community? There's a lot of tension and fighting. There's a lot of tension and fighting and pain. Tell me about the Queen of Fire. Tell me about the Queen of Fire. What about the Queen of Fire? What do we need to know about the Queen of Fire? What is this, Virgo energy? This person over here, they may be spending time alone. They may be very analytical. They may be restoring harmony. Okay. Tell me about, this person might even be getting like removed. Okay, purged. Tell me about the garden. Yeah, this person was hiding and concealing themselves. They had hidden motives. They're feeling a lot of guilt and shame and regret. This person, this Queen of Fire, she's facing a lot of worries and fears. They might be having an illness of some kind. They might be traveling. What is this? They're traveling. They're traveling with a Capricorn, maybe. They might be traveling with a Capricorn or with a husband over here because they're having to disguise themselves. And they're feeling a lot of guilt and shame and regret, or they might be feeling cursed. They might be sick, just irritated and worried. And so they may be traveling with a Capricorn. They may be vacationing. Maybe even overseas. So, I don't know. This person is being removed, is what it looks like. Tell me about the broom. They're being removed over here because there's some kind of movement here because this person is it's just saying like this person is like a heavy chain. Very codependent. Maybe they have addictions or a lot of emotional baggage. Yeah, and they've been having a lot of arguments and fighting over here. Tell me about the whip. The woman, yeah. Yeah, the lady over here, she's going on a holiday. She's leaving. She may be in the process of just going somewhere new altogether. You know, it could be that the woman over here is very, like immature, okay? But it does kind of look like she may have like a new perspective, the woman, and she is making some progress in her life, but she's having a lot of pain right now, and so she's going on a holiday. That's what it looks like, with the King of Earth or Capricorn. Tell me about, so what is this, like a happy coincidence? The clover? This is a reward? This is a reward for you. This is a reward for this woman who is very strong and supportive, but gentle and powerful. Yes. This lady here, not this one over here, okay, not the one that's leaving, okay? The one that the masculine was talking about, okay? This lady's a boss. She's in charge. She has a lot of influence. And the woman is so majestic. She's heart-centered and she overcomes difficulties, which makes her very magnetic. It makes the man long and desire the woman even more. Kind of feel like the man, he's proud of his woman. Yeah, he feels like she's a trophy partner. He feels like she deserves recognition, like she deserves an award, an achievement. So she had something to do over here with this other person over here, kind of like it is putting an end over here to some kind of tension and fights over here. I get the feeling here like the man, okay, the man that's coming out in the reading, I get the feeling like the man in the reading, he was having a lot of arguments and tension and fights with this woman. And what she say, it kind of looks like she's going within and reflecting and thinking like, yeah, maybe like I need to put this to an end. Baby steps. Baby steps. Tell me about the stalemate. What is this standoff over here? Could be like delays, blockages, an opponent, the competition, or blocked. There's family values here, marriage or the belief system and the traditions are causing some kind of a standoff here, a stalemate between you guys. But it kind of looks like the man either it kind of looks like he's just gonna release himself over here. He's gonna change his direction. He's like, yes, I need to take inspired action. This person, the man, he has overflowing love. He's got overflowing love for you. What is this? Like, he just wants to cry. Like, I don't know if he's had... What's happened here? It could be something very sudden and unexpected that was painful. Also, that was surprising. It may have... Something painful may have happened too in his life that was shocking. That made him realize, like, I need to just go for it. I need to chase after the lady. Just let it go. Just release it. Just go. Yeah, take an action. It could be somebody that was blocking him. Maybe they were removed and he just wants to cry tears of joy. Tell me about the deeply committed, the sun. Yes. This is like an illumination of the uncommon bond that you guys have. This is you guys being all in for what you love. This is saying that you guys will reawaken the lost hopes. This is divine masculine energy. This is victory and happiness. I'm telling you over here, look, the man's going to spring into action. He's setting his goals and intentions are to spring into action. He's making a plan. That's what he's doing. He's making plans. He wants to celebrate life with you. I wanna grow old with you. I wanna relax with you. I wanna enjoy myself with you. Like, I just wanna be happy. Expect the unexpected. This man's coming, okay? It may be like a small beginning, okay? When he comes, it may be something small that he brings up. Like, hey, how have you been? But expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected with this man over here, because it looks like you guys over here, oh, you guys are twin flames. For some of you guys, this is your twin flame, okay? And then for some of you guys out there, this is your soulmate, okay? Because both of these cards came out. This is your divine partner. The one. This very deep soul connection. So even if it starts off very innocent and very small, okay, when this person reaches out to you, it's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. It's because there's so much fire here between you guys. There's so much passion. Like this type of connection over here that you guys have is larger than life connection. Tell me about the moose. Tell me about the moose. So this person is your lover, your divine lover, obviously. And it looks like you guys are tangled up in a really complicated circumstance. But there's a lot of love here. There's love, there's desire, there's a lot of affection, okay, caring and kindness and forgiveness. Tell me about the yarn, the problems, the man, okay? He's the one that's tangled up in a very complicated circumstance. He was weighed down, heavily weighed down, okay? Trapped, okay? Probably by this person over here who's leaving, okay? Because they were coming out as the ball and chain. Yeah, this man was trapped. Literally trapped. But what happened here? You're like his compass? Is that what it is? You found... what? His life path? The man feels like you're a compass. Like you're always seeking the truth. Like you know where you're going. You can find your way out of anything. The man, he sees you as innocent and creative and carefree, and he sees you as very knowledgeable and like you know the secrets. Somehow I kind of feel like he found his way out of these restrictions over here, maybe a little bit at a time. And there's also the man wants to get very creative over here. He wants to reconcile and express his gratitude and appreciation. He feels like you he feels like you are very virtuous and mature, and yeah, there was some kind of obstacle, like a huge problem here. You're kind of like, I don't know, somehow you put this to an end, but it wasn't just you. It wasn't just you over here that put this to an end. This problem over here, it ended. And if it hasn't ended, it's about to end, is what it looks like. And the man is gonna wanna express gratitude to you. I kind of feel like you helped the man, but it's not just you over here. It's God. You may be very intuitive, the lady, very emotional, very enchanting, very sensitive, very, well, this is the card of the mystic, okay? And somehow you're tied over here to the God energy, the omnipresence energy. Okay. So the man wants to tell you thank you. Maybe you were, what did you do? Reveal some hidden things to him? In a very, detailed way? In a very precise way? In a very coded way? In a perfect and a delicate pattern, in a very precise pattern, you revealed hidden things to the man, knowledge and secrets that you handled very carefully in a very detailed manner. And you were very fearless and determined over here. Okay. This is communication. This communication brought whatever hidden things, knowledge, secrets that you brought out very detailed and exquisitely and very precisely in a very determined way, it may have been very innovative. Maybe you're a very original person, and this brought change over here. What is this? The solution. Yeah, it brought change over here with this third person over here. It brought some kind of change. And solutions. Oh, genius insights. Liberty. 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 Yeah, liberty over here. Justice. Justice over here. Somehow you helped the man, okay, to break free from this restrictions and this. He was heavily weighed down by these chains, and it was a huge obstacle, a huge problem, a huge blockage. So it looks like you didn't give up. I don't know what you were talking about, but you were talking about these things. Remember, the man said that you're his muse, okay, that you inspire him, right? And there was some kind of huge obstacle that you removed. Tell me about the mountain. What was this problem? It was a huge blockage, a barrier. Could have been delays. Could have been there's a lot of distance here between you guys. This could be pride. I don't know. Tell me about the mountain. What was this huge problem, this obstacle that was creating blockages? It might have been, what, resources? Money? There's a new, all it says is there's a new event that's happening over here, okay? And it has something to do with finances, investments, money, like a large amount of money coming in. That's what it looks like. Looks like the man, he has a lot of passion and desire. He's feeling very excited. And he wants to go to the next level with you. The diamond ring. The fireworks, the passion. He's remembering. I'm remembering all the chemistry and the passion and all the happiness and the exhilaration that was between us. Tell me about the fish. So this is some kind of, tell me about the money. It's talking about Venus, okay, the goddess of love. It's talking about the Empress. It's talking about you. It's talking about your strong emotions, your desire. Your connection to God, and you're getting some publicity. You, the Empress, woman, you're getting publicity. You're in the spotlight. If you're not already famous, that's what it's saying. Like, you're gonna be famous in the spotlight. You're gonna have publicity, and it has something to do with your connection to God. The strong emotions, your desire, your driving force. You're like a beast. Huh. How powerful you are. How cool, calm, and collected and confident you are. And then, what is this, an author? It has something to do with how mysterious you are and the knowledge that you have and the secrets that you hold within yourself over here. There's a large amount of money over here that's gonna come towards you. Tell me about the Crow, because it's somebody who's mysterious and magical, or this event is happening now. There's a, what is this? This is like a, the woman. The woman is like a catalyst. There's a spark that's being kindled. I don't know. It just has something here to do with you being a faithful companion. You being a support, being so purpose-driven and confident. You got something done, that you were so bold and brave and reliable. Like you're somebody that people can count on, and there's like a torch here that's being sparked up. Come on, Empress over here. Come on, woman. Tell me about the diamond ring. This is a proposal, an engagement, going to the next level. Wow, peace, harmony, major opportunities, warmth, relaxation. Wow. The man. You have a Empress, you got a proposal coming, woman, okay? You're going to be celebrating the light. You're going to have such a happy, beautiful, harmonious time. The man, he's going to come and reconcile with you and express his feelings and his gratitude and his appreciation and his love. And he's coming to play with you and to be humorous with you and to be joyful with you. This is really the relaxation and enjoyment and positivity. But the man, he has the intent of marrying you. Tell me about the fireworks. The fireworks. This man, he sees you like a boss. He sees you as strong and protective. The man over here may be a boss or a CEO, okay? I don't know. There's a lot of passion and chemistry over here. A lot of excitement. Yeah. It's going to start off small and innocent. It's going to start off small and innocent and very carefree. But it kind of looks like it's going to explode. Like the passion and the chemistry. Like it's just going to be like, okay, look at the picture. That's you guys. It's gonna start off like this, like very childlike and innocent and so fun. Yeah, look. Wow, so happy. Look, so happy. The sun, joy, illumination, childlike wonder. Yeah, it kind of looks like this person over here who was, you know, meddling with the energy, you know what I'm saying? They were doing alchemy, lies, manipulation, you know, all that stuff. The spell work, it kind of looks like this person is kind of like going solo, far away, okay? Goodbye. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and this person is like, yes. They're feeling, they're gonna, once this person over here, it kind of looks like they're gonna go away somewhere. They're gonna go somewhere far away. Because it looks like the community is angry with this person, and they're like, you know what? This is too much stress. Like, it's done. I'm gonna go somewhere else. So, yes, look, the man is like, yes. I'm motivated now. Yes, I want to have this beautiful, abundant life with you. I want my wishes to come true. Yeah, over here, this person's going to communicate with you. What is this? They've had an aha moment. They realized something. This is this epiphany over here. They've had an epiphany. They're very inspired by you, okay? They feel like you're enlightened, or you're very intuitive, or you have like psychic abilities, okay? And there's a clearing and a purging here. This is Pluto, the great revealer, the great transformer. There's a renewal happening in your life and in the man's life. Basically, it's almost like he's being able to rebirth himself and to be able to make these fundamental changes, to start clean, because whatever it was that was holding him down, like this chain, is being cleared and purged. And it had to do, okay, not just with the Empress, this unconditional love, not just with the divine union, not just with the eternal love of the Empress over here. It doesn't have just to do with that. It has to do with the Tower. The Tower, which is a godly intervention. Because if you think about it, who's the one that has unconditional love for us? God. He's the one that has the eternal love, the infinity. He's always connected to us. Yeah, judgment. God brought judgment so that the slate would be clean. He cleared and he purged, because he has unconditional love for the man and the woman. I realize that. Alright guys, well, that was your reading for today. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing night. It's night over here. I don't know. It's going to be morning when I post this, but have a beautiful night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.